Alright, I just wanted to shoot, this will be like an addendum to my, I'm going to sandwich, basically, so I did a review on the GameGenic Thick Outers, which, I think it kind of has a mute point now, because they've basically disappeared from the face of the earth. Both GameGenic Outers and Inners are just gone. I can't find them in shops. They're overpriced on Amazon, so I don't know if they're just out of stock now or what. GameGenic has had just some weird issues with supplies lately. To the point where I've switched over to their Just Sleeves by GameGenic, right? Because while they are not as nice as their old inner sleeves that were $3 a pack, they're $2 a pack and they're almost just as good. So I'd say they're about 85% the quality of a Dragon Shield inner, which I guess, you can get on Amazon for like $4 a pack or whatever. So that might be the way to go. But I do have, so I'm going to cue in the original unboxing and then we'll come back. Because the original video is still valid. My initial impressions, open the package, and all that cool stuff. Alright, kids. So, I did my seasonal sleeve purchase. You can get GameGenic Inners for like $3 on Amazon in bulk. In bulk, they're just $3 a pack. I just always get a bunch because I have an addiction to trading cards, apparently. That cardboard life. Anyway, my shop sells them for $3, but they don't just have the inner sleeves anymore. They have another one. So I don't know if this is old stock, whatever. But what I did see online from the same seller, so for 100 is 3. For 50 for $4 are the extra thick inners. Let's test these guys out. So what I got right here are some Pringles. Specifically, these are the Bob Ross Lands. They are currently rocking the, these are Dragon Shield. And then for testing, so these are our thick ones. These are the regular inners from GameGenic. So extra thick is going to go on the extra thick pack. Alright, so I don't have any fresh Dragon Shields with me. Because at $5 a pack, I kind of stopped buying them when the GameGenic do the same job. So as you can see, they curled in sleeves. Like, that's just what it is, right? You can see the depth. I'm really bummed because I really like these. So I bought these just to test because I was about to buy KC Hards. Woof! Wow! Whoa! Those are thick. Does it straighten my boys out? Does it straighten my boys out? Does it straighten my boys out? Not really. It reduces some of the curl. Okay. That's a bummer. Yeah, it's about the same. Anyway, that's a quick review. The extra thicks. So at $4 a pack, you could easily use these as just sleeves for a deck of something. Like the One Piece deck, 50 cards. Like if you just want to run clears, I guess this would do. That's disappointing. I was kind of hoping 100 microns. What are these? What is this thickness? Don't even say. Well, like they feel good. So it straightened that. Oh no, the card still has a curl. So it won't affect curling, but I would feel comfortable doing a light shuffle. Like if you have a deck that's, I guess, 50 cards, or if you have a commander deck you want to bling out, just, I guess 2 packs, $8. Cheaper than it's not as good. It's $8 though. It's not as good as Dragon Shields. I don't know, man. if you need, like, if you're doing the a pre-release and you don't really care about double-sided cards and you just need sleeves, $4, you're in out. I guess these, I don't know what I'll do with them. Put expensive cards in them, maybe? I'll probably just keep them for the next pre-release. Hopefully the March of the Machines does not have double-faced cards. Yeah. So I review the GameGenic Thicks. They're thick enough to be cheap sleeves, so you can just shuffle outright. I guess if you want a little extra protection, you don't mind spending the extra $2. Because again, it's 3 for 100 of the regulars. It's 4 for 50 of the extra thicks. So you're spending $8 to get 100, which I guess like the KC Extra Hards or whatever. I forget what that brand is. I need to get a pack of them though. So I want to see if I can straighten out some of these. I really want to use those Bob Ross lands on my Joda deck, my Joda Painbow. I want them so bad. But anyway. Alright, so now that we did that part, the reason why I wanted to, because this would have been, this is an old Dragon Shield I just have in front of me. Here's like our thick inner, and then you would have been, oh, who would have been, like the dragon. So this would have been one of the inner just sleeves. I can't remember what would have been a GameGenic sleeve, just by age. So this is prompted, this update's being prompted by a gentleman, I assume a gentleman, I don't know, internet how it goes, the YouTube user by the name of Hidden Leaf. And they were like, it's kind of weird to review this from the perspective of a cheap outer sleeve than an inner. And the reason was at the time, so here's something actually in the outer. Oh god, so the thicker, right. And so like sleeving is a little harder, getting cards in and out because they're that thicker. Where like the just sleeve is just boop, it crunches, it crumbles. Like this is almost just like scuffing protection. And the same thing with a Dragon Shield. Well, it's a little nicer, same deal, a little tighter fit. Because here's a whole commander deck. So that's my double-faced card of the thick outers, and I really do just have them as, because they are like almost as tough as a Dragon Shield. Like they're actually thicker than a Dragon Shield sleeve. That's the thing. Yeah. Now the reason why, like they shuffle, they do the thing. If you want to clear, there's been a lot of double-faced cards lately, so I don't know if I recommend them for drafts anymore. Or, pre-release. You kind of have to know if there's a double-faced card, which, again, since I have one, I have to comically. So the comment was, it was weird to not, and at the time I didn't even think to try talk about Amateur Hour. The reason why I don't now in hindsight, and this is why if you look, I don't know if you can see the bulging that's occurring as I slide the sleeve in. Do you see how it's like warping the outside edge? Because if you do like a normal inner, you'll see a little bit of that for sure. Like you can see the line like right, right? You can see the card slide in. And it bows the outer sleeve out a little bit. Like you get some, I don't know if I can accurately show it is the problem. Right? But limited by the tools of my time. So if you get this inner in here and you can just see it, it just comes in and just stretches the sleeve out. Now that could be that, and it's in there. It gives the Dragon Shields a spine, a backbone, and it kind of stretches the sleeves out. Like if you look at the amount of forward push I have to do to get this thing in here. I want to say like do the TM double sleeve, right? Yeah. It really, like, this sleeve is thoroughly contorted. Like, my decks, I tend to be, they're very volatile. So I don't know if I want to use a thick inner on one of these dragon shields, because it could, like, unless I'm going to switch them all on, it's too expensive. It's just not viable. But so if you have, like, a deck, oh god, getting the air pocket out will be, if you've got a deck that is like $1,000, like $1,000 modern deck, or you know, a $3,000-$4,000 commander deck, and you don't change it all that often, I highly recommend the thick inner. Spend the extra couple of bucks. Your baby will be. I can't describe how rigid this feels. So as an inner, it's amazing. It's just really stupidly expensive for casual decks. You know, something. So like, yeah, that's the thing. Like, that's why again, it's, if it was like $2 for 50, I wouldn't be as mad. It's just double the price. But the fact that it's $4 for 50, and at the time GameGenic was selling you 100 regulars for 3, it was 25% more for 50% less product. Like, were they actually using that much plastic? Like, are we really? Is this? You know, that was the questions I had at the time. Now, given they're kind of hard to find, $4 a pack, I guess, is good. Yeah, I mean, like, it took me a while to find a second $4 pack after I initially ordered, because again, GameGenic's just had a problem with stocking stuff lately. So, yeah, I guess Hidden Leaf. It was weird, I guess, because I didn't actually show them as a double sleeve, because they were just such good as a regular outer, like a single sleeve. Like, if they sold these in smoke or just blacked out backs, you could easily just use these as. And I almost recommend GameGenic do that instead of having them clear backed. I would just do, you know, smoke back or black back, so you can't see through. Because there's smoke sleeves for a Dragon Shield you can see through. But I could see myself using this as like a primary sleeve for decks. Which I did for this Jaxus one, because I wanted to, because it looks cool. Oh, yeah. Because honestly, it feels just as tough as a regular double sleeve setup, without having to. Like, I'm not worried about these splitting. These split, I will clap, because it's wow kind of a feel. Yeah. So, it's fucking awkward. I'll have to trim that down. Yeah, I don't know if they're necessarily a good everyman's inner sleeve, but if you have a $4,000 commander deck, or, you know, $1,000 modern deck, and you want to make sure, or, you know, a $20,000-$30,000 legacy deck, this is, and you're not just using proxies for the stack of slabs, like you actually have the cards for a real legacy deck or a real vintage deck, these are what you want to use as your inners. I don't know if you want to use Dragon Shield outers. I don't know if there's a better product, realistically. And then I guess you'd use, does the Dragon Shield, or, because we have inners, these are now just sleeves, and then there's actual outer sleeves now. So this plus those, I am pretty confident will deal with most shenanigans. And with that, I thank you for checking out this updated review, and you have a good day.